Number 5. Gadget facts that will change. How you use your tech. Your robot lawnmower is using the same navigation stack as a self-driving car, and that's actually one of the least surprising things I'm about to tell you. Welcome to MindFact Depth, where we dig into the technology hiding inside the gadgets you already own or are about to buy. Today, 5 products, 5 facts that genuinely change how you see this stuff. Let's go. So, the Yarbo M-Series is a modular yard robot. It mows, it snow blows, it does a bunch of things. But here's what almost nobody talks about. It has 0 boundary wire. No buried copper loop around your yard. And that sounds like a small thing until you realize that buried copper wire perimeter system is how robotic mowers have worked since 1995. Unchanged. For 30 years. Yarbo skips it entirely because it uses GPS-based navigation with LiDAR and sensor fusion. The exact same spatial computing approach used in warehouse robots and autonomous vehicles. It is literally mapping your backyard the way a self-driving car maps a city street. Every blade of grass, every tree, every obstacle, built into a live spatial model. The wire method was never elegant. It was just the only option we had. Now, have you ever seen one of those beautiful digital art frames that displays paintings and swaps between them? The Framing Smart Canvas takes that concept and does something genuinely different. It uses an e-ink display, and here is where it gets interesting. E-ink doesn't work like your TV or your phone screen. It works through electrophoresis, a process where charged microparticles, tiny little black and white spheres, physically move between electrodes to form an image. You're not lighting pixels, you're moving matter. That process was actually discovered in 1807, originally used in biology labs to separate proteins. And the reason the Framic can promise multi-year battery life as a wall-hung display? Because e-ink only consumes power when the image changes. While it's just sitting there, showing you a Monet, it is drawing 0 electricity. Your phone screen can't say that for a single second. Most people think AirTags are just Bluetooth trackers. They are not, at least not entirely. The second-generation Apple AirTag uses ultra-wideband radio, UWB, and the difference is enormous. Bluetooth tells you something is nearby. UWB tells you exactly where it is, down to centimeters. It does this using time-of-flight physics. It fires a radio pulse at 6 to 8 gigahertz and measures how long it takes to bounce back, calculating precise distance from that timing. That is the same fundamental principle used in airport instrument landing systems. Radar, the thing that guides planes through 0 visibility fog. Now it's in a coin-sized disc, helping you find your keys under the couch cushion. The physics hasn't changed, only the scale has. The Écoute T. H1 headphones look like premium wireless headphones. They are. But inside the ear cup, there is a physical vacuum tube, a triode, the kind of component that powered 1940s radio transmitters and the earliest computers ever built, in a Bluetooth headphone, in 2025. Here's why that's not just nostalgia. Vacuum tubes produce something called harmonic distortion. Technically, that means the audio is less accurate than a pure digital signal. But human ears don't experience it that way. The brain interprets those particular distortion patterns as warmth, as richness, as presence. It's one of the genuinely fascinating cases in audio science where the wrong answer sounds more right. Audiophiles have known this for decades. Most people just never understood why. And finally, that little pocket projector you've seen everywhere, the rechargeable Pico projector about the size of a soda can. The image it throws onto your wall is being created by up to 8 million microscopic mirrors, each one the size of a fraction of a human hair, each one tilting 12 degrees, thousands of times per second, to paint every frame of your video. That's DLP, digital light processing, invented by Texas Instruments in 1987, originally built for full-size cinema projectors and multiplexes. The entire mechanism now fits in something you can toss in a backpack pocket. The engineering compression between a 1987 movie theater and your bag is almost impossible to wrap your head around. All right, 5 gadgets, 5 rabbit holes. If you made it this far, you are exactly the kind of person this channel is made for. So hit subscribe so you never miss one of these. And drop a comment below. Which one of these actually surprised you most? I genuinely want to know. See you in the next one.